So I hope you have already seen the glimpse of the project. It looks fascinating, looks amazing, which has been created by Rohan Patil. And today's topic is all about this use case, which is going to be product quality analysis. And of course, it's another end-to-end Power BI project or an end-to-end Power BI dashboard, which we will be going through. And before talking about the project, a little bit introduction about the one who has actually created this project. So his name is Rohan, and he works as a data science analytics intern at Project Pro, and he has good amount of experience on Power BI. He has also worked on a couple of more projects. One of his previous project, which was on COVID-19 analysis and prediction, Power BI dashboard, is also published on my channel. If you haven't watched it, please go back and watch it. It's a fabulous project. And again, today we shall be talking about the product quality analysis, which is again created by Rohan Patil. So let's get started. Uh, of course, before getting started, I hope you everybody know that like I don't really talk about the end product. So before talking about the end product, about the dashboard, about the Power BI part, we will also talk about the business understanding of the use case, and then we'll slowly talk about the data source from where the data has been captured by Rohan, and what are the procedures, how did he create the measures and all those things, how did he create the background image of the Power BI dashboard. So everything end to end we will be covering. It's not a very high end, uh, I would not say it's a very advanced level of project, but of course, people who are fresher, for them it's really good. Now, one request: if you are watching this video and you are a student or coming from some specific domain, just type in the comment section below so that I can watch out your domain, and based on your domain, I can come up with some other projects. So let's say I get more comments from people who are working in the banking sector, I will come up with a banking related Power BI dashboard or a banking related machine learning end-to-end use case. Okay, so let's get started. Product quality analysis, Power BI dashboard. So a brief introduction, it will be talking about the definition, what is product quality, what are the different parameters of product quality, and how did we design the background image, and how did we create the Power BI dashboard. Okay, it's a one page dashboard. So but anyways, the layout, the idea is actually fabulous. I really liked it, and that was the main reason I pinged Rohan, and I just asked his permission, and here we are creating a video on that. So what is product quality analysis? Now, it's a very generic concept, right? Product quality analysis, it depends upon the product. For example, you are working on some specific e-commerce domain. For that, you can analyze one specific product. That could be this one. Or else you are working on something else. So product quality analysis is basically analyze what the quality of the product is. So quality management is a must to deliver high quality products and services to the customers, right? And what is product quality analysis? The definition: the group of features and characteristics of a sellable good which determines its desirability and which can be controlled by a manufacturer to meet certain basic requirements defines product quality. Okay, product quality is the product's ability to fulfill the expectations and needs set by the end user. So we have some focus on product quality before production, during production, after production. I leave this PPT along with the material so that you can go through this PPT, understand what basically it is, because if you are writing these kind of projects in your resumes, you should always be clear on the business understanding. You cannot go to the interviews directly talk that, hey, I have worked on churn analysis. And if they ask you what is churn analysis, probably you will not be able to answer, right? So business understanding is must. So the 8 parameters of product quality is performance, features, reliability, conformance, durability, serviceability, aesthetics, and perceived quality. Okay, you probably go ahead and check out more blogs on product quality analysis, and we'll talk about the dashboard background. The data was basically captured from one of the public data sources. We really don't remember, even Rohan doesn't remember about the data set. But yeah, the idea is not working on some specific use case. The idea is how you take a data, how you create a dashboard, how creative can you become, what all KPIs can you show, right? So the dashboard background, this is how the dashboard background has been created. You can see, of course, how to create it. I have already talked about in a couple of my videos as well. Canva.com or Snapchat.com or any kind of tool where you have to design something. And when you start working on a Power BI dashboard, you probably start doing your, start placing your blogs, start placing your charts, and then you analyze, okay, here I can put like this, like this, like this. And based on that thinking, you start creating your background image. Of course, it's a hit and trial. You create, fit in, then see if something is wrong. So it's a iterative process, right? And that's how he has created this total task, sample, number of samples, number of defects. So he's obviously going to share you the cards here, like he's going to display the cards over here, number of defects, fatal errors, quality score, something like that. And here probably he will fit in some charts, some bar charts and something, and then the dashboard will look good, right? And talking about the final dashboard, this is how the final dashboard looks like. Now of course this is just an image, but if I show you the Power BI dashboard, which we already saw in the beginning of the video, it looks amazing because the background of it is basically a GIF file. It's a moving object file, so it really looks stunning. So let me switch back to the Power BI dashboard. You can see this is how it looks like. I mean, the first time I had a look, I was really amazed because I have never done these kind of things. I mean, of course, there are options to do it, but I have never done it. Now I'll talk about how he has created this kind of features. This is nothing but a button, but I'll just explain you how to do that. Of course, how to create these kind of boxes, we already know. These are just your bar charts, and these are your cards. So he's just pasting the cards. You can see if I click on here, probably you will see it. So this is nothing but total task. What is total task? Probably a measure, right? So let me click on this. Okay, it's not a measure, it's an existing column. So what is this one? 9860. I think the percentage ones are the calculated fields. Yeah, this one, sampling percentage. So you can see if I click on this, I'm getting the formula, right? Divide of sum of samples and divided by total task, right? Similarly, defects. What are defects? Defect percentage. So these are the measures he has created, and these are the numbers, right? Total task, total sample. So that's it. The cumulative sample. So you can see if you click on here, click on your formatting, click on your this one. This is nothing but the sum of samples. So this is a God chart and bar charts. Now I'll show you how he has created this kind of feature. Now we'll talk about one new page. So let's say the first task is of course fitting the page background. So I'm just taking an image. So picture one, transparency 100% and make it 0%, then fit. Okay, fitting is done. Then what we need to do is we need to insert a button. And there are multiple buttons here. We will be using a blank button. So blank button. So I'm just giving an idea. Okay, so if you like this way, if you like only this way, it's up to you, right? So I'm just showing you how that feature comes in. So blank button is created. Once the blank button is created, I will just turn off everything in the, I'll just turn everything, go to fill, turn on the fill, transparency, let it be. I will add one image. Now here I'm adding a GIF file, GIF or GIF, whatever you call it. So this is a GIF file. If you want to look at it, this is how a GIF file looks. So it's a moving object, right? I mean, we already know what a GIF file is, right? So I'll just click on this and then probably I will do fit, simple. Transparency is 0% and this is how it looks like. And on top of this, you can randomly place your charts or your card or whatever it is. If I just do this and just, of course, my screen is coming. Let's say I just take something. Okay, and then you just place your things, right? Let's say sample. It doesn't really matter, but yeah, what I'm trying to show is this is how it can be done. You just have to add it and then that's it, right? And yeah, of course, the samples just change the names of these things. So you're getting it, right? So that's how simple it is. So probably we will send you this PBIX file so that you can go through, and I hope you learned something new. And for definitely my suggestion would be to, of course, PBIX files, and we are making it public so you can definitely go through and check out it, but it's always recommended that you yourself pick some data based on your industry. Let's say you're working in telecom industry, try to get the use cases, and then based on the use cases try to get the data from Kaggle or from any other source, and blindly just start working on some dashboard. And of course, by doing this you get your hands-on experience as well, right? And for freshers, of course, you are like water, you can take any form, you can take any shape, just pick any use case. So my recommendation would be to go through all these kind of PBX files, but don't copy paste directly and show it in your resumes. Doesn't look good. So just take ideas and do it. Okay, I'm just closing this one and I'll show you the metrics, what has been used. Let me delete it. This is one of the pages which he has created, employee tip. It's basically a quality score by your employee name. Okay, and this tip, he is basically adding in all the features. Let's say you're hovering over this one. So you're getting this, right? So this is a tooltip feature. Now how to add tooltip to a particular dashboard or a particular chart? Click on the chart, go to your formatting options, go down, go to tooltip, and then just add the page. So here we are adding the employee tip tooltip as the tooltip. Okay, and you can see I have already hidden the file, hidden the page. So employee tooltip currently we are able to see because it's Power BI desktop, but once we publish it, we will not be able to see. So let's try to publish it and see. Of course, before the video recording itself, I have already published it. So I will publish it again just for your sake. Save it and publish it. And then we'll see the Power BI service, the app.powerbi.com. So testing, replace, because I already told you we have already published it. In parallel, I'm currently working on more than 5 to 6 different projects as well. So one by one, it will be coming live. But in case you already have some end-to-end projects, be it Power BI, Tableau, machine learning, AI, anything, feel free to reach me out on LinkedIn. Satyajit, I want to, publish my project or these kind of codes on your channel, through your channel. Reach out to me. I'm really open for these kind of contents because it's really difficult for me as well to make videos. So once I get contents from you, it's a win-win situation for all, right? So subscribers get new content, I get new videos for my channel, and you get your publicity, your social media publicity, right? So the things has been uploaded. Okay, and okay, this was the Canva one, sorry. And if I go back to app.powerbi.com, I'll just refresh the page, testing, and then you can see quality check dashboard. If I open this, I shouldn't be able to see the employee tooltip, right? So you can see I'm just able to see one page. That's it. So tooltip is basically hidden. Okay, it's loading, little bit time. Okay, your tooltip is visible, but that page is hidden. So for your app.powerbi.com, it's not visible. So you can definitely, download the file or export it into PPTs or PDFs. If you want to embed these kind of projects, of course, you can embed it as well. You just have to embed report, and you can just take the HTML codes and just embed it in your websites. Okay, these things are quite possible, but yeah, of course you need Power BI Pro for that. So that's it for today's video. uh, these are just simple KPIs which has been created, samples versus defects. So just click on it and check. You just have to click on it and check, okay, what are the columns being used. Okay, employee name and samples in the x-axis and defects in the y-axis. So it's all self-exploration. I hope you got my point. So that's it for today's video, guys. I hope you enjoyed it. In case you enjoyed, please like, share, and subscribe the channel. I will leave the description. I'll leave the contents along with the PPT which I showed you uh, in the description below. And that's it. I will come up with some new topics very soon. That's it for today's video. Thank you.